What a nail-biter. Michigan football's victory over Nebraska wasn't just another number in the win column. It was a showcase of grit, explosive moments, and a few rough patches that should get every fan talking. Michigan managed to escape Lincoln with a 30-27 win to kick off Big Ten play, thanks to an offense that unleashed big plays and a defense that harassed Nebraska's quarterback all night long. But here's where the debate starts. Did the Wolverines actually prove they're contenders? Or did the game's close finish raise more questions than answers? Let's dive into the details and see which players truly stepped up and who left something to be desired. Let's look at the numbers that spark discussion. Using Pro Football Focus PFF data, we've broken down the snap counts along with who shined brightest and who struggled most on Saturday. Offensive snap counts grades. Some names stand out for the right reasons. Justice Haynes played 43 offensive snaps and earned a team-best 75.1 grade, marking his fourth consecutive game with over 100 rushing yards, a start any running back would dream of. Fans are buzzing over his electrifying 75-yard touchdown burst, and rightfully so. On the offensive line, right tackle Andrew Sprague not only took 56 snaps, but also dominated in pass protection, sporting an 84.1 grade in that department and finishing with an overall 73.1. Receiver Donovan McCulley was a reliable target, amassing a well-rounded 68.5 overall score, with notable contributions as both the receiver, 65.9, and blocker, 75.2. Don't overlook contributions in the trenches. Tight end Max Bredesen, 65.8 on 27 snaps, and left tackle Evan Link, 63.7 on 56 snaps, round out the five best, showcasing that Michigan's ground game is getting crucial support up front. The improved blocking is a detail that often slips under the radar, but it's making a difference. But here comes the controversy. For every star performance, there was a struggle. Channing Goodwin's day was defined by tough drops, including a painful one in the end zone, resulting in a team-low 51.5 grade over 39 snaps. And quarterback Bryce Underwood's showing is sure to get the message boards fired up. Despite taking every offensive snap, Underwood was graded just 51.7 after a shaky outing. 12 completions on 22 attempts. Only 105 passing yards and a costly fumble. The passing attack, as highlighted by Andrew Marsh, 55.8, Zach Marshall, 56.6, and Semaj Morgan, just 52.9 on 38 snaps with 2 drops, left a lot to be desired. Are these growing pains or deeper issues that could spell trouble down the stretch? Defensive snap counts, grades. Now let's shift to the other side of the ball. If you love defense, there's plenty to celebrate and debate. Ernest Hausmann, the steady linebacker, led with a sterling 78.4 grade over 63 snaps, thanks to strong marks against both the run, 79.1, and in coverage, 71.3. Derek Moore was a menace off the edge, and his first sack of the season helped boost him to a season-high 77.7 grade over 38 plays. And this is where it gets interesting. Jaden Sanders, pressed into action for missing starter Zeke Berry, responded with his best performance so far, a 74.1 grade, an impressive 73.7 in coverage. How's that for rising to the occasion? Rotational lineman Eno Etta, 72.1, and rookie Dominic Nichols, 70.7 in just 13 snaps, also earned high praise, underscoring Michigan's emerging defensive depth. But not everything was perfect. Elijah Dotson wound up at the bottom with a 49.6 score, and Jair Hill, 51.9, wasn't far behind. Shamari Earls, 52.5, flashed potential but couldn't capitalize over limited snaps, and big man Damon Kane, 53.4, struggled to anchor the run defense. Veteran Rod Moore, 59.9, saw his first game back since a long injury layoff, a reminder that even seasoned players need time to shake off the rust. Here's the question. Is Michigan's secondary becoming a liability, Or will these early season hiccups resolve as the team gels? Despite those troubles, the defense racked up an eye-popping 7 sacks and generated key momentum-saving plays. Still, lapses in coverage and some shaky moments up front allowed Nebraska to keep things uncomfortably close right until the end. Is this a blip or a sign of something more serious? Final thoughts. Michigan's contest against Nebraska demonstrated the power of complementary football. The Wolverines relied on big runs from Haynes, Marshall, and Underwood, while the defense came up clutch at crucial junctures. Still, costly mistakes, like surrendering a Hail Mary before halftime, gave the Cornhuskers some undeserved hope. Ultimately, kicker Dominic Zvada's cool performance and Michigan's ability to assert themselves late in the game sealed a hard-fought win. Now the Wolverines enter a pivotal bye week sitting at 3-1, waiting for head coach Sharon Moore's return ahead of a huge home battle with Wisconsin on October 4th. But here's the big question for you. Is Michigan's narrow win evidence of resilience or a sign that the team has weaknesses still to fix? Does the offense's inconsistency make you concerned, or do you trust the defense to rise when it matters most? Sound off below. Do you agree with PFF's high marks and harsh critiques, or do you see things differently? Let's get the debate started.